Hello again, I'm Rodney Reynolds and welcome to another video review. Today I'm looking at the Cooler Master 692 Advanced case. This mid-tower ATX case is mostly steel except for a few plastic parts, mesh, and is currently only available in a black color. At the top of the case is lots of mesh, which looks great and provides excellent ventilation, as well as one included 140mm exhaust fan at the back, and another optional 140mm fan can be installed. Note that the top panel can be removed and the large radiator can be installed at the top on the inside of the case. There is even a dust filter on the top panel if you decide to have the top fans intaking cool air, which would be the situation if you mount a radiator. Something very unique to this case is the hard drive bay at the top, where a standard serial ATA hard drive can be attached. The serial ATA data and power connections are here, so all that's required is a standard 3.5-inch serial ATA hard drive, and it just slips into place. Here's the power button, reset button, hard drive activity LED, power LED, two USB 2 ports, a microphone jack, headphone jack, external serial ATA port, as well as a button to turn the LEDs on the fan on or off. The front of the case also has this great looking mesh, which is excellent as well for ventilation, and they include four 5.25-inch drive bays. They also include 3.5-inch brackets. Now this is if you want to mount a 3.5-inch drive in one of the 5.25-inch drive bays. And they include a 5.25-inch to 3.5-inch mesh drive bay cover. The front bezel can be easily removed by pulling at the bottom. Note that each of the drive bay covers doubles as a removable dust filter, and there's another filter at the bottom. And they include a blue LED 140mm intake fan. Up to two optional 80, 92, 120, or 140mm intake fans can be installed on the left side panel. And an optional 80mm fan can be installed on the right side panel. At the back of the case, there are two rubber grommeted holes for water cooling systems tubes to pass through. There is also a 120mm exhaust fan included, and here's where the motherboard's I/O shield plate gets installed. There are 8 expansion slots, 7 are in the standard location, and there's another one right here. At the bottom, a standard ATX power supply gets installed, and they include 4 thumb screws, 2 on each side panel. This case fits mini ITX, micro ATX, and standard ATX form factor motherboards. There's a fair amount of room to work on the inside, but unfortunately the motherboard tray is not removable. Up to 6 3.5-inch hard drives can be installed using the removable plastic drive cages. Simply mount a hard drive into the cage and slide it in. They also include a 2.5-inch to 3.5-inch drive bay adapter. Now there are actually 2 main hard drive compartments. The top one, which houses 2 hard drives, is riveted to the case and cannot be removed, but the bottom one, which houses 4 hard drives, can be removed. Removing it would only be necessary if installing a large radiator or additional fans at the bottom of the case. If the bottom hard drive cage is not removed, another 120mm fan can be mounted on it. Note that all of the drive bays have a toolless design, and the expansion slots have thumb screws. This case comes with lots of cable management holes, and there are also hooks on the opposite side of the motherboard tray to attach the cables and organize them. There is also a large hole on the motherboard tray for the cooler's retention plate. This case fits video cards up to 12 inches or 30 centimeters in length. They also include a VGA holder, which an 80mm fan can be attached. This is designed to secure the video cards and also assist in cooling. Now this just gets mounted to the back of the case, and then you can pivot this in or out to secure the video card or video cards. There are 4 rubber feet for the power supply to rest on, and this will prevent vibrations. They also include a power supply dust filter. At the bottom are 4 rubber feet and a large removable dust filter. Finally, have a listen to the stock cooling. This is one very, very impressive case. It has tons of fantastic features. Like, for example, the styling is incredible. I like the fact that there's no door. There's this really clean looking front and top. The mesh really adds to the look. Also the silver trim, black inside, black outside. Plenty of fans included, but you can add up to 10 in total. That's amazing air circulation. Also the radiators, you can add one at the top, one at the bottom. Plenty of drive bays. They are all toolless. Also thumb screws on the expansion slots, dust filters, and on it goes. Now this case doesn't come with a removable motherboard tray, nor is it aluminum, but for some people that's not even an issue. And consider the cost of this case. It's affordable. Overall, this is a 100% kick-ass product. Until next time, take care.